What are we doing tonight, Z?
The same thing we do every... Wait a second. You're here?
I'm back.
What is that all about?
Making this podcast great again.
Making a paper, baby. That's right. It is Our Reviews Will Kill You. The incredible podcast that brings you news reviews. Sometimes noobs.
And
all
nudes?
those other good. And I've yet to see a single
that was your
nude.
volume, wasn't it?
Yes, that was my volume.
Okay.
I have yet to see a single nude. I'm
Oh
still
my
waiting.
God.
After all these years. Why don't
See,
you
everybody came back for me.
Oh, come on.
Wait, I don't think anyone missed you last week. Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't
What do
think
you mean?
even
No,
noticed.
everybody missed me.
Oh, that's right.
You know what? You're not winning the next giveaway.
Can you show
Bitch.
everybody? All right. So you spoiled our intro, but why don't you show everybody your beardless wonder?
Oh, wait. Oh, did I?
Hello. I see Necromurph out there.
Oh my God.
Show him
Murphy's
the
here.
beard.
I
The
did.
lack of beard.
I did. It's right
Look at this. Look at this reject.
My hair's long enough to be like ponytailed.
Mm-hmm.
Like a ponytail. It's like a flare out right now. I'm so cute.
It's so bizarre.
I want to run my hair through, or my hand through Murphy's hair though. It's luscious.
Why didn't you ever make a video for him?
I could make a video for him. I could make a video with him. We could feed each other peeps.
Oh my
naked
gosh.
In a bathtub.
We do need a peep video. It is almost
Peep and
Easter.
Murphy? Oh my God, it could be titled Peep and Murphy.
Okay.
And then we're just naked in a bathtub, feeding each other peeps.
You do you, bro.
And then the bathtub, instead of bathwater, is just filled with Pepsi peeps.
Pepsi peeps. Okay.
That would be so disgusting.
It would be very disgusting.
Does the card match the drape? No, it is a jungle down there. I think. Picture of Vietnam in the 60s or something. Like, it's a lot of Asians and then just like a lot of trees.
Is there napalm down there too?
There is.
Oh my gosh.
Nixon, did Nixon do the, who
Nixon
did the,
some of it for sure.
He did
He
some of
ended
it?
the war.
Who
but
started
yeah.
it?
JFK.
Jimmy Carter. Nope.
No.
Not Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter.
He was the 80s, I think.
Jimmy Carter? Yeah, he was like 19.
He was Wonder Woman 84, right?
He was not. He was
No?
he was the peanut guy.
Peanut
And
guy.
crab. You forgot about the crabs.
Crabs. Crabs didn't exist in the 60s,
I think he
Daniel.
had crab people. You have a whole village of crab people down
do.
there. Ah, yes. Anyway, what is on today's amazing show besides
I
this
don't
crab
know.
person?
I miss my weed gummies from Colorado.
Oh my gosh, that was all legal, right?
It was very
Above
legal.
board.
Yeah. Medicinal.
For
Because I have
your
glaucoma.
I've got the glaucoma.
So fake Avengers musicals. What? Why?
Uh-oh, I think Doc got censored and he's an admin.
Live action How to Train Your Dragon. Actually, that sounds awesome. Gamestop has a $5,000 reward.
Because they don't want employees.
Dune the Sisterhood is in trouble. Is that a spinoff?
It certainly is.
Starring Zendaya.
It is not starring Zendaya.
I don't want that then. Justin Bieber has a stroke again.
He keeps stroking it out.
Yep.
He's stroking something.
I feel bad for him. He's good singing. New HBO show The Idol has controversy. What? I don't. Is that
You'll
new?
find out about it. They equate it to torture porn.
Oh my God.
I think it's a publicity stunt.
Star Trek 4 is cursed, and Britney Spears again is looking not great.
Is that the story?
Has an animal control issue because
Yes.
she looks like a feral
She
animal.
looks like an animal. What an
She
animal.
does. Clearly, that young hot dude she's married to is in it for the money only.
I think the first day they were married, he showed off his Rolex.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna say he's
There's
in it for
no
the
way
money.
he's in it for anything else.
Yes.
Then we're getting outrageous with a Mexican president. They're allowed to have those down there?
That could be my most favorite outrageous story I've ever seen in my entire life.
Claims he has proof of Woodland Elves. Is that from Harry Potter? No. Lord of the Rings.
Know.
Lord of the
Yes,
Rings?
Lord of the Rings.
Out of control whiskey fungus near Jack Dan- Oh shit, I heard about that. Yeah.
Oh, you were visiting the fungus?
No, but I think
Fungus
I
Among Us.
heard about it. It's with the cordyceps things, right?
It has nothing to do with
Last of
cordyceps.
Us.
Yes. We're all gonna die.
Greatest show ever.
It is.
Are you
No.
in or out with the machine with that fat white dude that drinks
Bert
beer?
Kreischer? Fat
I don't
Bert
think he's that
Kreischer.
funny.
He's not that funny, but I can at least explain a little bit about the backstory.
And then we're going in or out on Peter Pan, Wendy, and Blinkertell.
Blinkertell?
Blinkertell.
Wait, Blinker Bell?
Blinker Bell, that's
Blinker
right.
Bell.
The black one.
Is
The
that-
black fairy.
Oh.
Yeah, just picture Cara Delevingne in blackface and you got it. So, but like less tits and
Oh my
hot.
gosh.
Cara Delevingne's still pretty hot before she went insane. Mm-hmm. I guess did they film Carnival Row like several years ago before she had a mental breakdown?
Before she started licking black girls.
Yeah. Oh, she did do that, right?
Against their not consenting girls.
She was in the mood for a Hershey and it
just randomly started.
It was not on sale.
No.
Then we're doing reviews of basically everything I watched in Colorado. A Knock at the Cabin, which I prefer it didn't knock.
It just don't
Plane,
knock on my door.
Starring Gerard Butler, and boy, that was a good one. And The Whale, and that gives you some good eating habits, and I'll describe those slowly. Maybe perform them.
Can you
live
demonstrate? Can you
Yeah, we can have a whale reenactment, a whalening.
That sounds good.
Yeah. And Murdaugh murders. Whoever cares about that.
I mean, it's literally the biggest story. Alec Murdaugh was. We're actually going to cover current news because I watched the documentary explaining the whole thing. Yeah, his name is Alec Murdaugh.
Isn't it Alex?
It's Alex, but he's from the South, so it's Alex Murdaugh.
Isn't he some like lawyer?
Correct. He was a lawyer who was accused of murdering his son and his wife
for
profit.
Okay. Neat.
For fun and profit.
So,
that's where the fun. I added the fun part. But
maybe he didn't give him a good Father's Day present. I'm not sure.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree that he did not do that. So that's everything you want to tell. Before we go to housekeeping, do you want to tell anybody anything about Colorado? Go there. Did you review it?
I did not review Colorado.
Go there. Don't go there.
Go to Vail if you want to spend a lot of money and fall down a nice powdery mountain. I mean, the place is awesome. It's just not worth the price.
Were there any celebrities that you got to hump up on?
I was hoping to see at least one or two, and maybe a Kardashian that I can just smack their ass and run away because they're not catching me. They're waddling. But no celebrities. A bunch of rich people. Mostly European white people, I would say.
It was of the white.
We went to the Four Seasons to get that really fancy hot chocolate that we posted.
Oh, yeah. You wasted a lot of money.
And I would be remiss if I saw anyone that wasn't white and not in a fur coat. So straight up, I think the cheapest room there was like $3,000.
So you went just for the hot chocolate and you didn't stay for the room?
No. Yeah, the burger and the hot chocolate, which is $60 total. For a burger and a hot chocolate.
So you're saying that they would have thrown me out of there?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. I figured as much.
We were easily the shittiliest, dressed people.
Oh, I didn't say anything about my attire.
Well, you're never dressed proper.
No, I meant my persuasion.
Oh, the gypsies.
Drain the damn white tea laser.
I see white people. Yeah, you do. Daniel.
Oh, our chat. Where's Doc to respond to that about his?
Daniel could be part white. We don't know.
No, well, I was also talking about that YT laser that annihilates Doc all the time.
Oh, YouTube laser.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not the YouTube laser. That's secret code.
Oh, YT is.
So you get what that is?
Young titties.
Nope. You don't get what that is?
I don't.
How do you not know what it is? Say it, but slower.
Whitey laser? Whitey?
That's secret code. Yeah, that's what it is.
God.
It's secret code.
Drain knows how to throw the white people under the bus. My God, down with Whitey. Yeah, peace out, brother. We got it. We'll take them down together. I'm 137th Cherokee.
You are not. Are we?
I applied for it once to get the casino credits.
Casino credits, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it didn't work.
No.
Shall we move on?
I burned the tribal sword or some shit. They didn't like it.
To housekeeping. This better work. I think it does.
Do it.
Oh my gosh.
Housekeeping.
I am keeping the house. Bringing down the house. So I had a rough week, so I didn't do a lot of videos. But I did do 2, which I released both of them today, which probably was not a smart idea. But they were
I don't know why
topical.
You released 2. I'm like,
they're topical.
I guess.
Well, people are going to not be outraged about Peter, Pan, and Wendy pretty soon because they're going to see the movie.
Unless you told me it was a thing, I would have never known. The
trailer just dropped, and it had 300,000 dislikes or something like that.
I would agree.
Yes, a lot of people don't. But I think people don't because what people don't remember is there was a Peter Pan movie with Wolverine was in it.
Hugh Jackman?
Hugh Jackman was in it, yeah. There was Mara Rooney was in it. There was a bunch of famous people in it.
Was it really?
It sucked and it bombed.
When? What? Was it called? Was that the one that was called Pan or whatever?
Jude Law looks like he's a.
He fucking. I couldn't tell that was Jude Law at all.
No, he looks like he's a diddler.
He looks weird as shit.
Yes, like he's going to diddler.
He's the only famous person in this show. Movie.
Yes.
Whatever it is.
And the Lost Boys have been transitioned to Lost People.
Oh, that's right. Because they're not all boys. Were they specifically all boys in the?
They were, because the story of Peter Pan
was mainly gay.
No, is that girls weren't stupid enough to get taken to Neverland. They were dumb enough to get kidnapped.
So now they're saying girls are stupid enough.
Apparently, yes. I illustrate that point in my fabulous review rant, whatever you want to call it. And then I talked about Mando being a baby. Well, Mando. I watched the newest Mando, and it's for babies.
I mean, it got decent reviews
because it's for babies.
Yeah, but it has Baby Yoda, so that makes sense. It does
have a baby in it, but it's for
how
babies.
Much, like, out of the...
Come on, is this not a good... This is a good thumbnail.
100... It's a pretty good thumbnail. But out of 100% of the show, how much percent is Baby Yoda in it?
Jesus. He's in every scene.
Every scene.
They are sticking you with so much Baby Yoda, and they're adding some Babu Fricks.
Yeah, I don't really care about Babu Fricks. I don't know who that guy is.
Babu Frick's not cute enough for you?
Sounds racist. Baby Yoda, though, racist. I feel like you can't go wrong with Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda could kill an entire family. I think I'd still love him.
Yeah, but you said that you would be more interested if he was flying around choking some
Oh, absolutely. Choking some... Like, if he went to that Peter Pan kingdom and just force choked all those kids, would love it more.
You'd be more into it?
Yeah, Peter Pan and Grogu or Baby Yoda. That's... Fuck it.
Grogan?
Let's have that instead of Blinker Bell.
You're not down with the Blinker Bell.
I want to hear the explanation.
You want to hear what do you mean? They're not going to explain anything. It's just going to show up that way.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not going to be a thing.
I'm never going to watch that, so I
will have to watch it and
100% not
review it for everyone.
I might watch Mandalorian because it has a lot of Baby Yoda, whereas season 2 didn't have really any Baby Yoda.
Oh, the other trick, if you didn't watch Book of Boba Fett, you're not going to know what's going on. So just FYI.
Oh, that's right, because they kind of merged together. You have
to watch the season 2.5 of The Mandalorian, which is the Book of Boba Fett. Makes no sense. And then we had a bunch of shorts. I reviewed Skrillex not only once but twice because he dropped 2 albums. I've been starting to review Picard, and it may be the worst decision I've made in a long time.
More than Carnival Row?
No, Carnival Row I will not review anymore because I don't care and no one else cares and it's boring.
Has she been nude in it yet?
Not even once. No. Not one person has been nude in Carnival Row.
Really unfortunate.
Everyone was nude in the first season and now no one is. I also talked about Elden Ring releasing its newest DLC. I can't wait. It's very exciting.
Play Harry Potter, bro.
Nah. And then you've been reviewing The Flash, and you also reviewed spending way too much money on hot chocolate.
Yep.
And I made a joke about Picard sticking his girlfriend in the fridge.
Yeah, I didn't understand that one at all, but I posted it.
It's called fridging. When you stick a woman, like, remember Deadpool?
Yep.
When it killed off the girlfriend?
Sort of.
Okay. Well, that's called fridging. It means you take the woman out of the story so that other things can happen.
Yeah.
So it's called fridging.
The man can take the spotlight. I get it.
Yeah.
It's his natural place.
Absolutely.
But
yeah, what's next?
You should. I don't. What is
your
next?
giveaway?
Yes, the Legion of Superheroes. I don't know what this is. I just kind of bought it on a whim. It was cheap, and I'm like, you know what? You guys deserve a movie that's probably shitty. So
looks like it has your favorite superhero of all time.
The Green Girl,
Martian Manhunter.
I think that's a woman though. Martian Woman Hunter.
Nah, it's definitely Martian Manhunter.
Are we sure that doesn't have tits? Like, are we?
We never talked about. We didn't talk about the Gamora controversy, did we?
There's a Gamora controversy.
Yeah, there's a poster where she looks like a dude.
Okay.
They're duding her up.
Gamora's dead though.
Not Gamora. I'm sorry.
Nebula. Nebula's definitely looks like a dude.
No, they made her more look like a dude.
That's fine. She already kind of looked like a dude. So just commit to it.
Just keep going.
Nebular. That's her new name. His new name.
So what we're going to do an unboxing video. What would you like the people? You give everybody on the live stream.
I don't know. Who? I don't even know who half these people are in it. Is that Hawk
Girl?
Girl?
It's like Supergirl.
It's definitely Supergirl.
And then there's Martian Manhunter. Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe. I don't think that's Hawkgirl. I don't know who these people are.
Should I give?
Tell us who any of these superheroes are in this.
Should I give a bonus research if someone answers in the chat now? They can just win it automatically.
No, because then it ruins the point of you putting out a video.
It does. That's true.
Yes.
Never mind.
Yeah, you can't keep doing that. You're not allowed to.
Jesus, I don't know.
Tell us who any of the superheroes are in this that we've never heard of, because it kind of looks like there could be Fantastic Four people in there. Doc
just name automatically a superhero except Doc. If Doc's the only participant, Doc still won't win.
What if you say that Doc is the superhero, you might get extra bonus points for winning.
Yeah, except unless Doc says he's the superhero.
No, Doc. Wait, what do you mean? Doc
I will give the movie to a homeless person with no TV before I give it to Doc.
Well,
just to be clear.
Phones. They have Obama phones, Alabama phones.
Obama.
Yeah,
just tell us the superhero that's
in this.
Not sure. I mean,
we don't know who they are, so we need to know. So we want to be educated.
We do.
So tell us a superhero that's in this show that's not Supergirl.
It's a movie,
whatever it is,
and you can get the code for free.
Or you could name Doc. Just say Doc, and that's good enough.
Dr. Doc.
Doctor. He's not Dr. Doom. He's Dr. Doc.
No, Dr. Doom is so much cooler.
Yes. Shall we move to the news?
Oh,
the news.
Oh my god.
Let me make sure.
What do we get? Fake Avengers.
See, I don't know if you know what this is because you didn't watch.
Why would I know what this is?
Did you watch? Why is this not coming? I have to do a super switch.
Jesus.
What? I just had to do a little.
I'm gone for 1 week and this show goes to shit.
Well, you don't do anything, so do you?
Yeah, except make it good.
Did you watch Avengers or Hawkeye?
No,
you did not. So you missed the Avengers Musical.
Yep. I guess.
So it's going to debut as a short one-act musical later in Disney's California Adventure for a limited time only. I think that's kind of fun. I think it's more fun than watching Ant-Man.
Homeless people shit on California streets.
If I had if my choices are watching Ant-Man and Quantumania and watching homeless people on the streets, and my third choice is Fake Avengers, I'm gonna go with Fake Avengers first.
Ant-Man wasn't that bad.
Then but Fake Avengers is gonna be better than Ant-Man.
If you are high as shit, Ant-Man's pretty awesome.
Is that your? If
you are dropping acid, Quantumania is gonna be dope. Just make yourself super high.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So they don't really know how they're gonna present it, but it's gonna be there somewhere. It's gonna be next door. Or to be part of the Avengers campus. I don't know how, but it sounds like it's fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. You get the full song in the end credits of the season of Hawkeye. And there's the main song is called Save the City.
So it's just like it's just a one-time release kind of thing?
Well, I guess technically it's called Rogers the Musical, not Avengers the Musical.
Stupid.
It's still fun.
I'm no longer interested.
You don't care about...
If it's not an Avengers musical officially.
Do you know who Steve Rogers is?
Captain America?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the first movie wasn't that good.
Really? It's actually pretty good.
It's okay.
It's better than Ant-Man. Are you kidding me?
There's Nazis in it. Never mind. It's better.
There you go.
I do like the Red Skull and the Nazis.
Do you like training things?
Yeah, I do.
Do you like getting a train run on you?
I definitely do.
So how do you feel about How to Train Your Dragon? Live action.
Would love it.
With, I guess, Toothless and not Jay Baruchel because he's too old.
Too ugly.
Yeah, he's pretty ugly.
He is.
No one's going to watch him.
The dragon, though, is pretty cute.
Yeah, but is it... I don't know how to... This seems like a bad idea. Can you believe that came out in 2010?
The first one?
Yeah.
Really?
And it earned Academy Award nominations for Best Animated Film and Best Score.
There's what, 3 of them now?
Scores by Jonesy. So Jonesy's
3 of
amazing.
them total.
There's
right?
3, yes. It's a trilogy. It hit $1.6 billion at the box office.
Total for the trilogy.
The trilogy. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, for an original IP, that's not bad. Yeah.
Jay Baruchel voiced Hiccup. It also had Jonah Hill. Forgot about that guy. Christopher Mintz-Plasse as Fish Legs. That's McLovin. TJ Miller as Tough Nut. Gonna have to fire that guy.
He's definitely been fired.
Yes. And Kristen Wiig as Rough Nut. I don't even know that. I think they brought her back for all three. Cheetah.
Cheetah from Wonder Woman 84.
Wow. Yeah. That was a movie.
Did Zack Snyder cast that?
No. Wonder Woman 84?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Okay, good.
They were like, you were fired, sir.
Thank God.
Yes. He had nothing.
Because he would have made a much better choice.
Anything would have made a much better choice.
I mean, she wasn't... Yeah, okay, she was bad.
Yeah, she was pretty bad. That character was pretty bad. I don't even think it's a good character in general, but... You couldn't pay... Could you pay me $5,000 to watch this? Yeah, I guess I would watch it for $5,000. Would you watch it for... You would watch it for free.
Absolutely.
But would you work for GameStop for $5,000?
I don't even know. I'm trying to think if I earned $5,000 while working at GameStop.
Total? The entire time you worked there?
I think I did.
Maybe.
I definitely... Yeah. I made $4 an hour. I worked overtime. Extra bonuses with my sales... with my manager on extra overtime hours. Yeah, I think I made like $5 or $6 grand total.
In total.
Yeah.
Well, GameStop is offering $5,000 reward to stop PS5 crime sprees. Understaffed stores are getting hit now that PS5s are finally back in stock. I guess I can get myself a PS5.
Yeah, just steal that.
There you go. Just got to take one. Oh, look at this. Kotaku recently reported on northeastern Pennsylvania store where thieves made off with 10 PS5s at $500 each. Malao, that's a lot of money.
See, I don't get that because before when I worked at GameStop, we had Xbox One. That was $500. Why wouldn't you steal that too? Like, there's plenty of consoles.
There's no games for that. What are you talking about?
When it was like out and popular, sure there was.
When was the last time Xbox released anything? Does it even exist anymore?
It does. You know, it had like Call of Duty. I don't know, man. I haven't even bought the new Xbox. That's how shitty it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, Polygon points out that nearly 30 GameStops were robbed in the last months, according to local news reports. While that's only 1% of all stores in the U.S., it's potentially troubling for employees increasingly tasked with being the sole person on the shift due to cutback hours. So if you ever wanted to rob a place, go to GameStop. That's
absolutely,
the first place you should start.
But are they robbing it by force, or are they just like slipping a note? Do they describe how they robbed it?
It says here that the incident involves suspects posing as customers before claiming to be armed and going into the storage room where the PS5s are kept. It's interesting too because guess who else? Portland recently lost the last 2 Walmarts they have.
Wait, Portland doesn't have any Walmarts now?
No more Walmarts.
No more Walmarts.
Yeah, guess what happens when you let crime? You don't.
Oh, that's right. Because Portland, anymore. You're like, oh, you can just steal everything.
Yeah, it's not even a crime to steal more than what, $900 maybe. I know that's like a California thing, but I'm sure Portland adopted the same thing.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because that would be discriminatory to prosecute anybody.
Gotta keep Portland weird. That's their motto.
Well, they can keep Portland poor because now poor people cannot get their drugs and food for cheap. So it's a real shame.
Yeah. What else we got?
Dune is also a shame. Dune the Sisterhood.
Oh, what is that thing?
That is, these people don't need to be in anything.
What is that? What is that?
The director and star depart HBO Max series.
The right person, the star, the woman?
I think so.
Oh,
Nelly.
No.
Daniel is saying that GameStop is a greedy corporation. Yes, they are. They give you peanuts for game trade-ins and then turn around and sell it for $5 less than retail.
Yep, I work there. They do exactly that. They suck.
They are corporate thieves.
The only good thing that GameStop, I don't even know if you can do it anymore. I used to buy the new console and buy the 2-year warranty for like, I don't know, $50. And then within that 2 years, they would come out with like a limited edition version of that console. So then I would come back in, trade it in, be like, oh, my console doesn't work. And then get the new version, which is a limited edition, for free. So you spend like $50 to get a free upgrade in 2 years. That's like the only good thing GameStop ever did for me.
So
Although they do have a yearly, what is it, like $20 for their yearly membership, and you get a $5 a month coupon. That's better than like.
So wait, you spend
$20 a year.
Oh, a year. Okay.
And you get $60.
5 times 12, you get $60 back.
Yeah, but it's once per month. So if you buy 5 games,
okay,
then you make your money back.
They don't even release 5 games that are worth buying.
I've already bought like 4 or 5 games this year.
Name 4 of them.
Kirby.
Which Kirby? The new one?
The newest Kirby I just bought.
Oh, and you didn't
in March.
Okay.
You're gonna review it.
I will review it.
I bought Hogwarts.
That's 2 games.
That's
which you
all
did
I got.
review. We should have reviewed that on the show. We didn't do that.
Yeah.
Maybe you can have extended Hogwarts conversation after this.
I can.
Even though you know nothing about it.
I don't.
No.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's a pre-scheduled hiatus, and this show is never going to happen. It's an HBO Max show, and they can be like, yeah, we don't need this anymore. Yeah, let's do that. This doesn't even make sense. It's not even based on canon. It's based on it's called Sisterhood of Dune by Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson. Both okay writers, but they took Dune in such like a different direction. I'm a Dune purist. Okay. I like the 5 novels that I have.
Want the fucking worm.
Just give me that worm.
Give me the God Worm Emperor.
Yeah, that's all you're interested in. You just want to see the God Emperor.
That's all I want.
Want to see the dude as a worm, just thrashing around,
a giant, angry, all-powerful worm.
Yes, I agree. I could see that.
Where you can suck up worlds and kill them.
Yeah, you know who else is all-powerful?
Who's that?
Justin Bieber.
I thought you were going to say Britney Spears.
No, because Justin Bieber, he just canceled all of his dates.
Well,
he looks a little like he's hurting right in this picture.
It makes sense that he canceled all of his tours because...
Okay, go ahead.
Dude is having some health issues.
I was going to say, you have 2 choices here. He either has super AIDS from the prostitute that he was banging, or he took a experimental...
He's not doing great.
Which one happened first?
Both.
Oh, so you're saying it's a combo drug there.
He ate experimental cocaine out of Hailey Bieber's butt while smashing a prostitute.
Yeah, so he suffered from, they claim it's Ramsay Hunt syndrome. I thought it was Bell's palsy, but he had facial paralysis. Yes, Daniel is reporting that it was half his face was paralyzed.
Wait, is this a news story? Because I heard this happened months ago. Did this happen again?
2 days ago. He canceled all. I thought he was getting better, and then I think his face wasn't doing so much better.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I remember it happened like months ago, and it was a big deal. And I thought he was better.
Yes.
So I guess it happened again.
Yes.
Okay.
I think Canadians are especially susceptible to the virus of unknown origin.
Okay.
You know, that thing that happened for a couple years.
Oh.
And then he wanted to protect himself from the thing that happened from a couple years. Yeah, and then he got double downed on it, and then it paralyzed his face.
He got triple vaxxed.
Against quadruple AIDS.
He got vaxxed in 3 cheeks, and then that made his face paralyzed.
So people are very sad.
Yeah, he's a great singer. I'll give him
Really?
credit.
Are you sure about that?
No, I think his voice is amazing.
Really?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah,
live or like the stupid songs
both.
that he really? You've seen him live?
Yeah.
You've been to Justin Bieber concerts?
No. I watched a Jake Paul fight one time. And it was basically like a concert that ended with like a 5-minute boxing match.
So Justin Bieber performed.
He did. On a Jake Paul fighting thing. I forget who it was.
Did he say, baby, baby, baby?
I don't know if it was baby, but he sang and it was pretty good.
He did. It wasn't lip song.
No, it sounded live. Like it was shitty enough to be live, but it was good.
What do you think of that wife of his?
Hailey Bieber? Not that great.
Yeah, I would agree. What was she originally?
Hailey Baldwin.
But not a real Baldwin, right? Or is she?
I could have made that up. Maybe she's not a Baldwin.
What? Okay, Daniel, we need you on the research button.
I think she's a Baldwin.
Hailey, whatever Justin Bieber's wife's name is.
I think it was Hailey Baldwin.
What is the airdrop we used to do? I hated you. I beat you. Remember we used to have like He like starts screaming.
I'm not trying. No,
I'm not even trying.
Wait, was that him?
Yeah.
Was that him screaming?
Yeah, him screaming. She's like, I beat you. And he's like, I'm not even trying.
Yeah.
That was the greatest.
Oh, Daniel, come on with some knowledge. I'm not sure how you contract Ramsay Hunt syndrome, but I imagine it might have something to do with having random women sit on their poo-tang in his face. Oh, maybe.
Yes, I think that is.
So I think we've drawn the conclusion that he is cheating rampantly on his wife.
He was cheating rampantly on Selena Gomez.
That's because she like ate Selena Gomez and became
double Selena
Gomez.
Satrina Gomez. She became double Selena Gomez.
No, triple
Selena Gomez.
Yeah, I feel bad for her. She has like an actual like
she
liver
used to be
issue
extraordinarily like a
but
very,
she's had health.
very
She's had health issues. That's why she's.
I think lupus. I think her diagnosis of lupus is made up.
Is it really? Isn't lupus just like your immune system?
Lupus
sucks?
is a catch-all for like a bunch of different diseases that are autoimmune. Yes.
Yeah, it just means like your
look at us talking like doctors.
It just means your immune system.
Dr.
sucks.
Z, I need Doc to
maybe she
us.
needed more Justin Bieber semen.
I doubt that because I
lupus.
feel like he would get more. She had a kidney transplant. There you go, Daniel. God.
By one of her famous friends, and they don't.
And
even
then
talk
she
anymore.
stopped. She didn't even say like who is the most important person in her life. She's like all my friends, all her famous celebrity friends, and didn't even acknowledge the girl that gave her a kidney. She literally didn't do that.
She would have been dead without that kidney.
Probably, and it's because of lupus.
Yep.
Which was given to her by the dogs that pinned her
Professor
down and
Lupus
raped
from
her.
Hogwarts.
Professor Lupus.
Yep.
Which one?
Oh no, fuck! It's Professor Lupin.
Whatever.
Shit. Whoops.
Dude, yeah, we don't know.
Okay.
All I know is that The Weeknd should not be allowed to star in anything, and why Johnny Depp is letting The Weeknd anywhere near his daughter is this is a bad idea.
What?
Dude, I've heard your songs, The Weeknd, and the things that you've done to these poor young ladies.
What? Hold on.
Apparently, there's a new show by Sam Levinson, who's the guy who came up with White Lotus, which people seem to love, which I don't know anything about it, and I'm not that interested in it. The only thing that came out of it that was interesting was what that Sydney Watson girl.
Yeah, it's a mystery.
The girl with big old tiggums.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Isn't she in Euphoria or White Lotus?
Euphoria.
She's in Euphoria. So the only thing that came out of White Lotus, or am I confused? I think he did Euphoria, not White Lotus.
I don't know.
Sam Levinson, I'm sure it's going to say it in here. Yeah, he is the creator of Euphoria, which has the big old Tigum girl.
Yep, and Zendaya.
Who does nothing.
She's hotter though.
She does nothing in it. Does she even have sex with the trans?
No, she's just like a cracked out terror. She looks ugly as shit in that.
Okay, well, why would I want to watch that?
I wouldn't.
So for some reason, he teamed up with The Weeknd, who is determined to be the most famous person on earth and is not nearly as talented as Michael Jackson or anyone else. He's like, I couldn't be as famous as Michael Jackson, so I'm going to be famous as an actor, and I don't care about that either. So now, apparently, here's just I'm going to read some stories from the original pitch of the show, and you tell me if this makes any sense. It's got to be in here. Okay, let me find this part. They're describing some of the scenes of sexual violence that were like torture porn, is what they're saying. And there's like grape fantasies in this. I have to even be careful what I say. Okay, in one scene is that the Weeknd is the main dude, and Johnny Depp's daughter, who's supposed to be like this up and coming star. There's like a Nixium style sex cult involved, and he punches her in the face. She smiles and asks to be beaten more, and that gets his rocks off. It gets him, hard.
What? Okay.
There's another scene which he stole from a Japanese movie, which couldn't logistically be filmed, where she's meant to be carrying an egg in her vajayjay, and she would be penalized if she dropped or cracked it.
Okay, I'm good.
Yep, check please.
Yep, I'm good.
Yeah, so you are correct, Daniel. Again, coming in with The Weeknd was nailing Bella Hadid.
I don't think she's that attractive either.
No, she looks like a Japanese sex robot.
Yeah,
and she's not very attractive. She had way too much work done.
Yep. Gigi Hadid, Bella Hadid, no thanks.
Yeah, I'll pass. Hard pass.
All them Murdaugh are not good.
Yeah, and they one of those songs that he wrote was about them. How he was just like doing whatever
He also dated Selena Gomez.
All of that. Yes, he just seems like a fame whore.
He is.
So now he's like, I'm gonna get Lily Rose Depp. Yeah, it's just all gross. So I feel like this is just a publicity stunt to get people to watch this show. I'm not going to watch it either way. I refuse. Thanks. Not interested.
I'd rather watch the last episode of The Last of Us over and over again.
I would rather watch Chris Pine spit on people because Chris Pine finally talked about Spitgate, which he said he did not spit on anyone. Or no, Harry Styles did not spit on him. And now he says the Star Trek film franchise feels like it's cursed. Because he doesn't know anything about Star Trek 4. There's all these rumors about Star Trek 4. And he's like, bro, I didn't sign any paperwork to do Star Trek 4. At all. Not even a little bit. It's been in
development for 12 years.
Yeah.
Probably 20.
They've been attaching directors like Quentin Tarantino and Noah Hawley. Like WandaVision director Matt Shankman. Like, no. Nobody is doing this. It's never going to happen. Chris Pine doesn't seem to really care. He just seems like he's doing his own thing. I think he's a good actor.
He's got Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. Apparently, Zachary Quinto and Zoe Saldana has no idea whether or not they're moving forward with Star Trek 4.
I forgot Zoe Saldana was even in this movie.
I think a big part of it too is that Abrams is in bad. He's in big trouble.
Why?
HBO dropped his contract for. Remember, he signed like a $200 million contract with HBO Max to produce stuff. And they killed. There was a project of his that it was supposed to be a series that they killed because it cost too much money and it sucked. I can't remember what the name of it was, but I'm sure it had to do with a mystery box. And yeah, J.J. Abrams' star is falling. Ever since he killed Star Wars and he killed Star Trek, yeah, he sucks.
He came back to do Episode 9. He was fine.
Episode 9 of Star Trek? Or
Star Wars, didn't
which
he?
Was terrible.
It was okay.
Yeah, people hate that one more than they hate the...
Episode 8? No, they don't.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
No, they don't.
See, the normies hate that one. The hardcores hate Episode 8 with Rian Johnson.
Fucking Rian Johnson.
You love him.
Glass onion piece of shit.
Just like you love Britney Spears.
Oh my God.
You're obsessed.
She is looking delicious.
Not at all. Rise of Skywalker was hot space garbage.
Worse than Episode 8?
Technically... People hate Episode 8 because what it did to the franchise, because it like deconstructed Star Wars, which people didn't like. Rise of Skywalker is just a bad movie, but it has Babu Frick, so it makes it all better. Babu Frick.
Who is Babu Frick?
That you didn't see, man. He's like this little doll thing.
Okay, is he cool?
Babu Frick. Dude, I don't know. He's a Babu Frick. What do you want me to do?
Didn't Han Solo died in 7.
I thought he died in...
He died in 7.
In the first one.
Yeah. They killed...
Force Awakens.
They killed... who's the cracked out girl?
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, because she actually died.
In Rise of Skywalker.
Because she actually died.
Yes. She should have died in Episode 8.
No, she did die in Episode 8.
No, she died in 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3.
I thought she died in 8.
4, 5, 6.
No. She lived because she like 9. Force swam in space, right?
That's 8.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Rian Johnson's.
Yep. Okay.
Rian Johnson didn't kill anybody except for Luke Skywalker.
That's right. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Okay.
Terrible.
That was a shitty movie.
They're all bad.
With that weird girl kissing people or whatever. Hope? Not Hope.
What? Ray?
No, who's that Asian
Ray
girl?
Doesn't kiss anyone. Oh, yeah. Tico Rose, who gets benched in the Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, she gets fridged. They stick her in a fridge.
She was super prominent in the Episode 8, and then they're like, no thanks.
Yes. No thank you. So Britney Spears apparently can't keep control of her dogs because now a dog bit an elderly man. I mean, what else could go wrong with this girl?
Are they sure Britney Spears wasn't the one who bit the elderly man?
I think Britney Spears. They say apparently Britney Spears' dog Portia managed to flee the property, roam the neighborhood, and bite a cyclist in his 70s. I suspect it was Britney herself.
It might have been. She seems hungry.
She seems hungry. She seems a little wild. What is her husband even posting here? A huge thank you to Dog Day Sar for finding our babies that ran like Forrest Gump down the road yesterday and bit a man. What is wrong with these people? Are insane. They need to be locked up.
Yeah.
Put in prison.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Free Britney? No, we are anti-free Britney. We are place Britney in jail with Matt Murdaugh.
Chain Britney up.
Chain her up. Make her a slave.
Leave Britney alone. In an insane asylum.
In an insane asylum. That is an outrage.
Yes, I think we are moving on.
You're an outrage. Is outrageous. This news took way longer than I thought.
It did. Outrageous.
That's because you keep talking.
It does. Yeah, I bring the comedy to the show. So. Just like I bring the burritos, like the Mexicans do.
It's the same reason why her dad locked up her vajayjay.
Oh my god!
I mean, as soon as he found out that she was banging Fred Durst, I'm pretty sure he was like, "All right, it's time to lock this down." As soon as Justin
Timberlake left her, it was downhill. Like there's the pinnacle. Like you get in sync in you, and you're done.
Once you get in sync,
you get unsynced. There's no way to go other than your Backstreet Boys. You know, what I'm saying? He
did make one of my favorite like poppy songs, pop band songs.
Bye.
With Timbaland, Cry Me a River. I love that song.
Oh, it's okay.
That's a great song.
And
the video is great too because it's a Britney impersonator.
He made a song with Madonna.
Not good.
It's okay.
It is not.
Catwoman say the word hesitated.
No.
It's a good song.
No, it's not. But the Mexican. So, okay, you guys think that Trump and Biden are crazy. Just imagine if your president shared proof of Woodland Elves. Could you imagine? The Mexican president has prompted confusion on social media after sharing a photo of a creature he claims is a woodland elf.
Is the chupacabra.
And he says everything is mystical. This is the president.
Yep.
Who's crazier, Britney Spears or President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador?
Was he elected?
Comment below.
Or did he take the
Did
throne?
he forcibly take the election?
Yeah.
Like someone else could or should have?
Yeah.
I did not say should.
With
I said could
fake
have.
Votes. Mail-in ballots.
Mail-in ballots.
Yeah. Were there polls at Taco Bell? Buy a burrito, get a vote. Buy two, get one free. Like,
this is strictly Mexican politics we're talking about.
It is,
here.
Yes.
So he shared the photo in apparent seriousness and said that the mysterious animal could be an ancient Mayan woodland elf.
I heard they're rapers.
We didn't talk about this. For those of you who listen to the audio portion of our podcast, just search Mexican president shares proof of woodland elf and you will find the picture. This looks like somebody drew on a picture. Like it doesn't look real at all. It's a poor quality image taken at night, shows an unidentified creature with luminous white eyes and long white hair. I thought it was wearing a hood, but I guess it could have long white hair. It's Britney Spears.
Yeah.
It's an alux, a mythical sprite from ancient folklore. This is real.
Yeah.
Descoberto dos fotos de nuestro supervision a las obras del tren Maya. Una tomato. I'm not reading the whole thing. Yes, he thinks it's a prehistoric. He even shows proof in carvings.
This dude took way too many Mexican supplements.
I think he took the ayahuasca way out.
Yeah.
His social media post comes as thousands gathered in the largest protest against his administration yet. As campaigners opposing the government's drive to shrink independent electoral authority argue the changes threaten democracy. This is bonkers.
we should have sent our resident Mexican reporter Jennifer Lopez.
We should have sent
in
Jennifer
the streets
Lopez
to really find out what's going on
in the streets.
Yeah.
Well, while you're concerned about Mexican elections, and we better not get tagged by YT.
Whitey? Is Whitey going to tag us? Whitey coming for us?
They're going to put a fact check at the bottom of our live stream.
Oh, absolutely.
We're going to talk about Jack Daniels, which is poisoning.
Yeah.
All of somewhere in Tennessee.
Whiskey fungus. I want to go to the distillery.
Yeah, really, Jack Daniels is not very good.
It's Gentleman Jack's all right.
It's pretty low tier. It's like tastes like they pour sugar into it.
I mean,
probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a little sugary.
Well, the locals are outraged by an alcohol-led fungus engulfing their homes. One described his property as coated in the soot-like fungus fueled by the whiskey's aging process. A Tennessee county has ordered Jack Daniels to immediately halt construction on a barrel house. An attorney representing Lincoln County told Insider on Thursday. The company's plans to build barrel houses in Lincoln County have angered residents whose homes and property are covered with an out-of-control black whiskey fungus that feeds on evaporated alcohol. That is Teddy Bonkers.
Oh my God.
Where is Teddy Bonkers?
I don't know.
There wasn't there a Teddy Bonkers?
Teddy Graham.
Oh, okay.
It was Teddy Graham.
There you go.
He comes around for the free giveaways.
Ah, yes. We don't give warnings ahead of time anymore.
We don't.
We don't. You gotta watch the live stream to find out.
He's not Daniel, the true supporter of our show.
That is true. So, apparently people are spending $10,000 a year power washing his house with a mixture of water and bleach. I'm extremely concerned. My wife has breathing problems. One of the neighbors got cancer. He got that fungus cancer. What if they all turn into The Last of Us cordyceps? No.
There is a latte that I'm going to go to tomorrow that has mushroom cordyceps. Should I have it?
Yes.
Should I drink it?
Cordyceps is not going to hurt you.
Like a mushroom latte. Like that sounds weird,
sounds
right?
Disgusting, but yes.
Should I have it?
Yes.
All right.
Review it live.
I don't know if I can review it live. I'll take a picture of it.
Well,
we can review it later. I don't know.
You're always tasting weird things. I would like to get out of this fungus.
Oh, and get in Britney Spears?
Get Among Us. I'm getting in and getting out.
What are we getting in?
The Machine.
Nope.
Bert Kreischer.
I'm pulling right out of Bert.
His viral stand-up. The only thing I was going to say about Bert Kreischer is he used to have a Travel Channel show which got canceled. I forget what it's called. Something crazy with Bert. And he's known for having a Travel Channel show and being friends with Joe Rogan.
Oh, is he friends with Joe Rogan?
He is.
Oh my God.
And somehow he got a movie made on his story. The one thing that's kind of amusing about him is, Van Wilder?
Yeah.
Apparently he sued them because that is based on his life story. He spent 7 years in college.
Is it really?
Yes.
I feel like a lot of people have spent 7 years in college.
But he's also, they took stories from his stand-up and made it into Van Wilder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what he says. He's best known for ripping off his shirt on stage and drinking Kool-Aid out of 16-ounce hydro flasks. I don't know what that means.
Is it alcoholic Kool-Aid?
Probably. But he's a party animal who's going to drink himself to death. Probably.
Yes. Cirrhosis of the liver. It's a thing.
It is. So he got the nickname The Machine while on a college field trip to Russia. And it's like his most famous bit. So now he's doing a story about The Machine, and it has Luke Skywalker himself is in it. Did you find the trailer funny enough to watch?
No. Mark Hamill, I like Mark Hamill, even though he's a piece of shit and he's woke as fuck.
Yeah.
But he was kind of funny in it.
Mark Hamill's a good actor.
I like Mark. I think he's a great actor.
But I think that it's dragged out. Bert Kreischer is not a good actor.
He is not. And it was unclear in the beginning. I thought it was like a made-up story of someone playing Bert Kreischer, but then it's just Bert playing Bert, I think.
Yes, it is Bert just playing Bert.
And
they're building upon upon the mythos of this already happened, and his dad is like, that's a BS story, and then they get picked up by actual Russian criminals who are like, let's go have a crazy adventure together.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's the story circle.
Doesn't look that good.
Right? What do they call that? It's the story circle.
Yeah, I guess.
By Dan Harmon.
Dan
Harmon wrote this.
John Campbell.
Joseph Campbell.
Joseph Campbell soup.
Yes. So I'm out. I'm not going to pay for this. I might watch it for free.
I won't watch it for free either.
Okay. Well, you're out. So
I've never watched a single thing of Bert Kreischer.
I know Bert Kreischer a little bit, so
yeah,
he's okay. But I like Mark Hamill. If it's free, maybe.
I watched
a scuba diving horror movie, so I can watch this.
I'd rather dive into Peter Pan.
You would dive into Peter Pan. What about Blinkertown?
Oh my God. Depends on how old.
What about this? What about all of this?
I don't know what that is.
They're all.
She seems underaged.
Looks terrible. Hook looks bad. Tinkerbell isn't Tink, and the Lost Boys became girls.
The diversity nonsense at Disney continues. It does. Wait, Peter Pan's Indian?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, the dude's... I was wearing my glasses. Is that motherfucker Indian?
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking kidding me.
No.
He's Indian. Like,
Just keep reading. Yeah.
Noticeably Indian.
Yes.
I'm good.
Read the rest of it.
I'm good. Peter Pan's Indian. Tinkerbell's black. Lost Boys are girls. Truly a reflection of the UK in 1911. Exactly as J.M. Barrie envisioned.
The original writer. Yes.
Oh, fuck. So, wait, hold on. He's Indian? Hold on. Bring up a picture.
I'm looking. There he is, right there. Tell me the kid is not.
He looks like a tan white kid.
No, he's an Indian kid.
Is he really?
He is.
Bring it up.
I'm looking at it.
Google his fucking name right now. Google his name.
Oh my gosh.
I need to know.
Oh, let me go to Google.
Because I'm gonna lose my shit if he's truly fucking Indian.
Peter
like riding an elephant Indian. That's what we're talking about here.
You're such a piece of garbage.
What do you mean? I would love to ride a fucking elephant.
Okay.
Alexander Bologna. He's
a
super
British
white.
actor.
That's super white. Where does it say he's Indian?
I will look up his Wikipedia.
Pretty sure he's
16.
He's white as fucking snow. White as snow that you shit in.
What? What is wrong with you? You are totally... All
right, he might be a little Indian. But where does it say he's Indian?
What more proof do you need?
Shit.
What more?
All right.
What more would you like? I don't know anything about his parents. I mean, he was born in
Ramesh
2006.
All right, here we go. There we go.
Wait, what was his... Oh, you're saying that's his real
bio.
name?
He was born in London, brother, blah, 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 blah.
Where did you see the Ramesh thing?
I thought, go to the back page. There we go. His television thing. Scroll the fuck up.
Where?
His television... Shit. Where was it?
I don't know.
Oh, here we go. He was in the series The Reluctant Landlord opposite Ramesh Ragabagabaga for Sky One.
What?
All right, he's a little Indian.
Okay.
Not like a little... He is a little Indian. But he's like...
He was born in London town, England. I'm pretty sure
London does have a high population.
No, London's only like 15% British at this point.
I don't know if it's...
No, it is. Like they did a poll and it's not... There's not very many British people who live there anymore.
I don't know if that's true.
You doubt
I
me.
like the fact. 15%?
Okay.
15%.
He's technically British, but I want to say like British in the sense that they're...
British Indian. Brindian.
No. All right, let's just move.
I'm out.
I'm out of this. I'm out. We'll move on to review.
Why didn't we make... Reviews. Why didn't we make Wendy Asian?
We should have.
I would have liked her to be Wasian.
Yes. What, Wasian? What's Wasian?
Wendy and Asian.
Okay, Wendy and Asian. Okay. What are we reviewing first? I don't know what you watched.
Fuck. Let's save The Whale for the end, because that's the best movie. Let's review your stupid shit first.
What are you... That's the one that's like breaking news.
It's not. Oh, wait, hold on. All right, let's do Knock at the Cabin.
Okay. Knock, knock.
Knock at the Cabin.
It's not as good as Knock, knock. Knock at the Cabin.
It's
Dave Bautista, Jonathan Graff. Isn't that the guy who plays Jonathan Graff? Where do I know him from?
He's from stuff.
He is from stuff.
Click on him.
He's the guy. He was in... Oh, he plays King George in... it's a musical, Hamilton.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. He was born in Lancaster. Homebred, Pennsylvania, blue jeans.
Yeah, he's good. I like him.
Hamilton. He's in some TV show that I like him in too, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, he's in The Matrix Resurrections.
He's in Frozen 2.
He's not terrible in that.
Oh, he's the new Smith.
Yeah. He was in something else, though. I could have swore he was in a TV show. The Drew Barrymore show? Jimmy Kimmel Live? Mindhunter. He's from Mindhunter. I thoroughly enjoyed him in Mindhunter.
Was he the main guy in Mindhunter?
Yes, he's one of the main stars of Mindhunter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good guy. Good guy.
Anyway, he's not. Well, no, he's not bad in this, but
the actor's good, or is it just the story that fails everything?
The story's dumb as shit because it's just a straight up basic story, and there's no reason for it. There's no
twist.
There's no explanation for it.
What a twist!
Just some happy gay guys with their Asian kid wanting to be in a cabin. And then Dave Bautista has to go and fuck things up. And he's like, hey, gay guys, you got to make decisions or the world's going to end. And they're like, whoa, no thanks.
Whoa.
No thanks. You're crazy because you're giant and huge and 400 pounds of muscle.
Mm-hmm.
And then their groupies start fucking killing themselves.
Oh, that's not good.
Spoiler alert.
You giving no? Don't spoil the whole thing.
There's the trailer's the movie, dude.
Uh-huh.
And then, plagues happen, which is in the trailer.
Uh-huh.
And he still keeps telling them that they got to make a decision to save the world. And they make a decision, and the world's either saved or not saved. And that's how the movie ends.
Well, the critics have it at 67%.
It's not that. It's like a 50% movie.
The audience has it at 64%, which is what you would expect. It did do well at the box office, and it got M. Night Shyamalan another big deal for movies. And he's going to release his,
it was not a good movie.
His new movie will be Trap, which will be interesting. I will read the critic consensus. Although it's often less scary and parts of the story don't bear scrutiny, Knock at the Cabin is a thought-provoking chiller and upper-tier Shyamalan. I don't know that sounds the same. The plot might be a little underwhelming, but solid acting and plenty of suspense make Knock at the Cabin a decently entertaining watch.
The acting is good. The plot is stupid. What was the other thing?
Isn't that the kid from Harry Potter?
Yeah, Harry Potter. Rupert Grint.
He's been acting a lot.
Ron
recently.
Weasley.
Yeah. Thank you, Daniel. He is Smith from
He
Matrix
needs the
Resurrections.
monies.
I thought he did a good impression of Smith of Matrix Resurrections. I don't like that movie, but I like his portrayal of Smith in it. Just saying. I think he's a good actor. I liked him in Hamilton too. Even though I don't like Hamilton, I liked him in Hamilton.
I thought the acting was great. The story was just super stupid and straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no explanation. Like, it just kind of was.
It just was with no explanation.
Like, you're in the
twist.
middle of a story that needed an explanation to have validity, and they just never give it to you.
Just don't do it.
So I would say it's worth a watch, maybe for free, but don't.
If you're a Shyamalan fan, would you like it?
Probably not.
He's a good director, though, is he not? He's just not a great writer.
Yeah, I think visually it looks good. Acting is good. The story is just meh.
So he gets good performances. It's his right. He needs to stop writing stuff.
Yeah, don't write stuff.
He's a good visual director. He's also very good with like getting performances. But yeah, what's next?
Let's go Plane.
Plane.
Gerard Butler
being what he normally does. Gerard Butler, and wow, fans seem to like this.
Yeah, I mean, this was pretty great.
Mike Coulter's in it, right?
Yeah, he's what the hell was he? Power Man. Shit,
that's his comic book name.
Is it really?
Yeah, Luke Cage.
Luke Cage.
Power
there
Man.
We go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The story is dumb as balls. Like the way that
he's like a prisoner on a plane, and he's and what's his face is a pilot, right?
Yep. And the way he doesn't how the plane lands. First off, like, come on, bro. Then you're in like some random village in fucking, I don't know where it was, Philippines maybe. It's kind of nonsensical, but it's a Gerard Butler movie. So if you know what that means, then you're in it.
What that means.
It's got great action, stupid as shit story, but it's got like side characters that are kind of comic relief, kind of stupid. There's no reason. Like, the ending kind of annoyed me a little bit because there's something that happens with was it Mike Coulter?
Mike Coulter.
There's like a decision that happens at the end of the movie, and I'm like, where are you doing with this? There was no resolution to it. But Gerard Butler's great. It's a great action movie. It's quick. What is it? Like, it's less than 2 hours. It's an hour and 45 minutes.
47 minutes, yeah.
It's fast paced. It's entertaining, and Gerard Butler's great in a lead role. So I would say this is worth watching a lot more than Knock at the Cabin.
I like the last movie he did too with his wife that disappeared. It wasn't bad. So it's a critic meter says 77%. Audience score has it 94%, so I'm going to say it's worth a watch. Critic consensus says plane charts a standard action adventure course with its cruising altitude just a few miles above direct-to-video, but with Gerard Butler in the cockpit, thriller enthusiasts will find this a fun flight. Audience says check your critical thinking at the gate. The plot's preposterous and loaded with entertaining action, making Plane plenty of good old-fashioned fun.
Yep, and that's where it's the Gerardiest Gerard Butler movie.
It doesn't sound like as much fun as oh my gosh, why am I gonna
Olympus Has Fallen?
No. I was thinking more of like Con Air.
Con Air
is a classic.
Con Air is better than this.
It's not quite a classic, but
this is
fun.
like, if you're gonna say Con Air's an A movie, even though it's kind of a B movie, this is the B movie to Con Air.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's still super entertaining.
Should we do The Whale?
Sure.
Dude, no one cares. It's going to win Academy Awards and no one cares.
No.
Although Sadie Sink is in it.
Who is that?
That's the girl, his daughter.
Who is that supposed to be?
Sadie Sink is from Stranger Things. One of the stars. She's the girl with the Running Up That Hill song. Running Up That Hill.
You're kidding.
Yeah, that's the same girl.
Well,
you didn't watch Stranger Things, so you don't know.
I didn't.
You don't know.
Oh shit! 66% tomato meter. What the fuck?
I don't think the critics like the fat exclusionary whatever.
It's a weird movie.
It's also directed by. You have to understand the premise. The premise that is directed by Darren Aronofsky, who you may know from such things as Black Swan and Mother, where he was banging the lead chick. He likes to bang the lead chicks. That's his thing.
Isn't he married to Jennifer Lawrence?
No, they might, maybe for a short amount of time, but Darren Aronofsky's kind of a piece of garbage. Let's just look at him he's kind of a dirtbag. Oh, he did The Illusionist. That's hilarious. Oh, wait, no, that's from 2021. I don't know what that is. Let's see what else he's done. Anything else we recognize?
Good Nurse, Territory.
I don't know any of these things. The Fighter, I get. No.
The Fighter was good.
Yeah, but he was a producer. I want to see what he directed.
Scroll down.
TV. Pi, he was a director. I remember Pi. The Wrestler, I heard the good
Wrestler
things.
Was good.
Black Swan.
Noah.
Don't know what that is. Director of Mother. Yeah, he's a very controversial director. Let's put it that way. Because he's kind of a prick.
Yeah. So this... So 66% is weird. I thought the critic would be all over this shit.
So the critics have it at 66%. Audience score has it at 91% with 1,000+ reviews.
So I was expecting this to be dumb as shit. And I love Brendan Fraser, so I was like, all right, I'm going to watch it. I'm pretty sure
he's pretty close to as fat as the guy in the... He's like only a couple 100 pounds less.
Less than what?
I mean, he's pretty big.
Yeah, what about it? Oh, Brendan Fraser?
Yes.
Brendan Fraser's not that big.
Yeah.
Like, he's a big dude.
Have you not seen him in... you haven't watched Doom Patrol?
He's not that big anymore.
Dude, he's pretty big.
Go look at his acceptance speeches. He's not that big anymore.
Oh, so he lost like 100 pounds? The dude was easily 150 pounds overweight.
Yeah, he's not that big anymore.
In Doom Patrol? Okay.
He's not that big anymore.
So I guess he lost. I guess he's like famous again. So he's like, I better lose some weight.
Yeah, no, he's looking.
He doesn't look anything. He looked like he ate the man who starred in The Mummy and then ate him again and then maybe ate him one more time.
Yeah, no, he's looking like a normal, like middle-aged dude at this point.
No, he didn't look like a normal human being in Doom Patrol. No, he looks like a big.
Yeah,
he looks unhealthy. Let's put it that way.
I think he's lost weight since then.
Okay,
but this movie is basically, it's very straightforward. It's some fat dude that is basically locked in his house because he can't move.
He's a shut-in.
He lost contact with his daughter, and the whole point of the movie is basically reconnecting with his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spoil the movie because the story is really stupid. Because he's choosing his own fate. Like, everything about it is dumb as shit. Mm-hmm. But Brendan Fraser is a hell of an actor. I'll give him that. Like, that boy makes the movie. If it was not for Brendan Fraser, I would think this movie is a giant pile of garbage. That Sadie Sink girl, don't give a shit about her. Brendan Fraser is awesome.
Did he eat her?
He did not. He should have, because she was
Daniel is saying that it was prosthetics
for this movie, obviously.
Oh well, is it? I mean, dude, in Doom Patrol, he's pretty close to this weight.
I don't think so.
I watched Doom Patrol. Did you watch Doom Patrol?
Anyway, so one thing that this movie shows you how to do properly, unlike what was it? I Know What You Did Last Summer. Mm-hmm. It shows you how to binge eat. Oh. Like if you have a mental trigger, boy, does this guy show you how to take it down. He orders pizzas and fucking plows through them. I've never seen a man double fist a pepperoni pizza that well. He is precise in his movements. The way he goes after the candy bars, oh my God. How he's alive at this point, like it's a fake story. I thought this was based on true events, by the way. It's not.
Why would you
it's completely made the fuck up.
Critic consensus. Held together by killer Brendan Fraser, The Whale sings a song of empathy that will leave most viewers blubbering. Audience says, with a heartbreaking story that's brought powerfully to life by Brendan Fraser's starring performance, The Whale's as hard to watch as it is to look away from.
I would say it's 100% worth watching. Even if you don't like these weird movies, Brendan Fraser alone, worth watching. It's not that long. It's like 2 hours. So it's going to go by pretty quick. But the ending, the last scene is stupid as shit. Like it doesn't connect with the movie. Like you'd have to see it to really know what I'm talking about. But the whole movie is semi based in reality, and then the last scene, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? He becomes an
actual whale,
like, and
starts swimming in the
ocean. We all just like bursted out laughing, like, what the fuck just happened?
Okay.
So, but worth watching. Brendan Fraser 100% should win Best Actor for this. He was fantastic.
There's nothing consciously sinister about The Whale's use of Charlie's eating disorder. But Aronofsky's adaptation is cruel, not just to Charlie's character, but to all of them. Not nice. Aronofsky, I would say Darren Aronofsky, if I could say anything about him as a director, he is known for being cruel to not only the characters, but the actors. So that's a thing. So
how could you be cruel to Brendan Fraser? That dude's so wholesome.
You make him wear a giant fat suit and then force him to double stuff everything, and I think you could get there.
That is true.
Yes.
He had to eat a lot of food for this movie.
So do you recommend it?
Absolutely.
Okay, but it's kind of like a joke at the end. That's kind of the same. That's what happens in all of his movies, though. The ending of Aronofsky's movies are very surreal, and like at the end of Black Swan, spoiler alert, like she's a ballerina and then she becomes like a black swan. Like it's dumb.
Yeah, like his movie is based in reality and then it like transcends to something weird at the very end.
Seems like his like modus operandi. Yeah. Like he just wants to do that because he's a weirdo. So.
Yeah. So
and he likes banging Jennifer Lawrence.
When she was hot,
he like ditched her while she wasn't.
Yeah, as long as you expect a weird ending, perfect movie. Great movie.
All right. Well, this is going to win an Academy Award.
It should.
All right. What's next?
Your Murdaugh murders.
Murdaugh.
A Southern scandal.
Now, I'm not going to say that I thought that this was put together particularly well as far as a true crime Netflix documentary goes, but it is breaking news. Alec Murdaugh, the father and patriarch of the Murdaugh family, has been convicted of murdering his wife and his kid. He has two sons. One was Paul and the other was Buster. There's Buster and Paul. Like it's a little confusing. And the things are out of order. So I didn't really like, they should have just told a straightforward story. Instead, they kind of bounce all over the place. But to give you a little background, the Murdaughs are a prominent family in the South Carolina until a fatal boating accident begins unraveling their legacy. Maggie Murdaugh and son Paul are later found to be murdered, bringing to light a century of corruption, power, and cover-ups. Now, a century is a little bit excessive, but basically, the Murdaughs are like a fourth-generation firm of attorneys who have a lot of power in South Carolina. And what ends up happening is Alec Murdaugh, the father, has like his kids, and the one kid's gonna go become an attorney, and the other kid's kind of like a hunter-loser. The biggest mystery of this entire show is the fact that the girl that he dates is too hot for him. So this like ugly kid, I'm going to show you. I'm going to Google it because I got to figure this one out. I don't know what her name is, but we'll Google Paul Murdaugh Mallory, but girlfriend. His girlfriend during this time. Her name is Morgan, I guess. Let's see if I can find a picture of her. Look at this. You can't tell me that this girl is too hot for this kid.
Who is that kid?
That kid is Paul, who was killed by his dad.
The girl's more attractive than the kid.
Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah.
So she's attracted to. So here's the other picture. Okay.
Wait, is that the girl to the right?
Yes. And the girl to the left is her friend who was killed in a boating accident. So long story short is there's the Murdaugh family. There's the father, whose name is Alec or Alex, however you want to call it. And then there's the kids. There's Buster, who's older, who went to law school, gets disbarred, kicked out of law school for plagiarism. Then there's the younger son, who's kind of a degenerate, soulless, obviously.
This ginger guy.
Yes. So he's an alcoholic at the ripe age of like 17 or 18 or 19. I don't exactly know how old he is, but he ends up they all go out to some like cook thing, like where they cook fish or crawdads or something. I don't know what it is. They get drunk, and then he's driving his boat back, and he hits a pier and kills that other girl that you saw. Mallory. This girl. Ooh.
No, the girl left.
Yeah. Let me go back.
Who kills her?
She gets killed by accident when they hit the pier.
Oof.
So she gets thrown out of the boat, hits her head, and drowns.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. It's a pretty sad story. So everybody wants justice, and the Murdaugh family, including the grandfather, kind of get involved and cover this whole thing up, right? They're trying to pin who was driving the boat was not the ginger kid. It was some other kid. They're trying to pin it on him, right? So the whole town is like, oh my God, what happened to this girl? Like it's crazy, right? This pretty blonde girl. So then a couple years later, it turns out that the father was an opioid addict. He had a gambling problem and was stealing money from his law firm and from his clients. Their housekeeper, who was raising the kids, falls down the stairs and dies in their house. Alec, the father, right, what he does is he sues himself for the insurance money and steals $4.25 million from the housekeeper's family.
Okay.
Right? So then they find out that he's also been stealing from his firm, and he has a gambling addiction. Well, the going suspicion is that the wife found out what was going on and was getting ready to divorce him and hire a forensic attorney and things like that. And they got into a fight, and then the kid was there, and he had to kill the kid too because he watched him kill the mom. Right?
Oof.
He was literally just convicted like today. Today he was convicted and sentenced to life in prison. So what did him in, and this is hinted in the documentary, is that he claimed an alibi that he was visiting his father, who was like the head Murdaugh, right? The guy who was trying to hide the boat stuff that was going on, right? He's trying to get his grandson off the hook for this boating accident. He started to have dementia and health problems, right? So he claims he was visiting his parents right like while the murder happened, and then he came home and he found the bodies. That's what his alibi was. Well, the kid had his cell phone, and it took the police a year to break the cell phone, but they broke the cell phone, and they found I guess it was a Snapchat or a conversation where 10 minutes before the kid was murdered, his dad was talking to his mom.
Oof.
So the dad was clearly lying about his alibi, and the jury convicted him on that because he was a liar, and they felt that if he was there, he would have either known who killed them or killed them himself. And there was like some blood spatter evidence and things like that. Now, the interesting thing is this documentary was released obviously to coincide with the conviction, because the story goes back many years where they say like that Buster kid, the older son, may have killed some gay kid. There's some kid who was found beaten to death in the middle of the street. Nobody knows who beat him to death, but they think maybe the older son had something to do with it. Basically, these guys could get away with whatever they want. They owned like 100 acres, and it's like a whole thing. Daniel saying is his defense fell apart when he lied about his alibi, correct? And then he admitted to lying about it on the stand. They put him on the stand, which is, I don't understand why, but he's an attorney, so you would think he was very calm and collected on the stand. His financial problems, he was in big financial difficulty for sure. And there's Daniel saying he was on the hook for about $10 million. Oh, that's true too. He was on the hook for $10 million for his son's wrongful death lawsuit. So here he's been stealing all this money from clients, and that's an alibi to kill his son too. Maybe there's like a whole thing because they had a kennel that wasn't even remotely connected to their property. So like they had like this long, like mile-long driveway, right, to get to their property, to their house. And then off the house, they had like a kennel. It's all very, very, very disturbing.
How did he kill him though?
He shot the wife with a rifle.
What the fuck?
And then shot the son, I think, with a shotgun. With a shotgun, you can't, there's no like bullet trace. You know what I mean? Like, you know how they could trace a bullet back to a gun? With a shotgun, you can't do that. But with a rifle, you can. But days after the murders happened, family members came in and removed a bunch of rifles from the property, which was caught on film by people who had drones that were like kind of flying around the property.
Nice.
And he was trying to blame his opioid addiction for lying because he was very paranoid. Daniel's got the whole thing. Daniel, our in-house reporter. All of it's very convenient. And he's been convicted. So I found this to be, it's a pretty good documentary. It's a little disjointed, not quite put together properly, but they did single out that like there was some issue with dad. Although at that point that the documentary was put together, the dad had already been in jail because they had conversations from dad and son, the surviving son, in jail. And them talking about going to... The dude he's so crazy, he's addicted to gambling in jail. He was so good at gambling, he's like, I won 5 beef sticks and 7 stews from people in jail. He's like, I picked 9 out of 13 to the playoffs in football.
I won myself a good butt fucking from Bubba.
As Daniel says, even the dumbest CSI would have found enough evidence to convict this guy. What I found fascinating, though, is that the jury...
Only took 3 hours to deliberate.
Yes, but originally when the jury walked in the room, it was 10 guilty, 2 not guilty.
Oof.
But it did only take them 3 hours to convince the rest of them that it was going to be a conviction. And his attorneys said they were convinced it was going to be a hung jury. And then there's a little bit, the judge said something too. He said something controversial about like, he asked him before he sentenced him, he's like, would you like to admit to what you did now so that I will grant you some sort of leniency so we can have some satisfaction in this? It's the South. They do crazy things there. And he said, no, I did not kill my wife. I would never kill my wife and my son. And the judge was like, maybe you didn't kill them, but the monster inside of you did.
Oh boy.
I don't know, man. So he's got his son potentially killing a gay kid. He's got his other son who's dead now, killed a girl by accident because he was a stubborn, drunk piece of crap. And then now he you know, it's just very strange. He says he's going to take his appeal to the Supreme Court. It's not going to happen. Oh, Dan, yeah. So the kid who died, his nickname was Paw Paw.
Paw Paw.
His name was Paul. Paul. He's Paw Paw. And then there's Buster. I don't know that.
And Paw Paw was the one who was dating this super hot blonde girl.
Yes. And it's funny, too, because the super hot blonde girl's like, basically she was like, she put up with a bunch of crap, and then the day he killed her best friend, and they're in the hospital, and they're like, he's so agitated they have to pin him down because he's like so crazy drunk. She's like, that's the day I decided to break up with him. And I was like, so you waited until he killed your best friend for you to break up with him?
So she wasn't dating him while he was getting murdered?
No. He like lived in his own cabin on the property in isolation.
What?
Partying nonstop. The whole thing is wild.
So he was like a douchey ginger.
Oh my gosh, yes. And it's crazy because the kid was a full-blown alcoholic probably by the age of 16.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they just let him do whatever he wanted, and it didn't matter. Much like your parents did.
Yeah, but I'm awesome.
And you didn't kill anybody as far as I know.
Well, nobody, no crime.
Nobody, no crime.
Nobody, no crime.
So the documentary, I think it's a good tie-in. If you're into the story, you should watch the documentary. If you're not, and you know, I feel bad about Mallory. Sorry, it's a shame that you have that this kid killed you. Like, look at this family. Do they look like killers to you? They look pretty soulless to me.
Is that the family?
Yes. So the one on the obviously that's the dad. That's Paw next to him. There's the mom, and then there's Buster.
They look like giant ginger bitches.
Ginger monsters. Look how hot this chick is compared to her boyfriend. There's no way.
She must have been in for the money.
Yeah, people might say that for sure. She's probably like one of the hottest chicks in school. And here she is. Oh, that's Mallory and her best friend. They tried to pin it on. So this poor kid. Okay, so let me set the scene just for this. And I'm sorry for those who are listening. It's hard for you to decipher what's going on. But like the Mallory girl is pretty attractive, right? Another pretty blonde Southern girl. And her boyfriend is just, the kid's life is like, it's terrible. He's never going to live a normal life. And then the girl next to her is like the okay looking blonde girl. She's still around and she's with the kid above her. And that kid, this is like their prom pictures. And that kid, they tried to pin the boat. They tried to kill the boat. They tried to pin the boat driving on him. Because what happens, this is crazy. They go to this like fish cook, right? Which I don't know what it is, but like you go and like it's a big party and people cook fish or crawdad, whatever, right? And then he takes the boat and they go to the bar. And no one else goes to the bar except for two of the boys go into the bar and get drinks. Everybody else is like, this is stupid. Why are we doing this? And the kid's so drunk that he's like twisted his fingers. And he's like, they used to call him Timmer when he was too drunk to do anything. And they tried to stop him from taking the boat, but they had no other way to get home. And I don't know. The whole thing is crazy. And Daniel's distracted by the blondes. I would be too. I don't understand. Look at this. Does that make any sense? This girl, this hot blonde girl, is with these monsters.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Monsters. As you may have noticed, Daniel, we are in the Matrix. We are with, what's that? Andrew Tate, who now has cancer.
The Gaytrix. We're in the gay tricks.
Nunu's in the gay tricks.
Yep.
We're in the regular tricks.
Tricks are for kids.
Tricks are for kids. Anyway, I recommend it. I think that's all. We did enough on this.
We did.
We've talked for hours now.
We need to stop.
We got other stuff to do.
I need to go look at more pictures of this blonde girl.
I don't know about you guys. I think she's single, Nunu.
Wait, maybe we can bring in a third with my girlfriend. She's interested. So, anyway, thanks to everybody who hung in there. We love all y'all. What are we watching next week? I don't know. Stuff and shit,
things.
What are we watching next week? Nothing.
I don't know.
Scream comes out the following week for me to review.
Okay. And I feel like there's probably stuff. I don't know.
And there's more giveaways. I bought a bunch of stuff this month.
Oh, man. He splurged. Big man with big money.
Not my money.
Nah. Oh, my gosh. Spending mama's money, huh?
Yeah, I am.
Anyway, we love all y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We are on to the next one. Where's Paw?